Okay, we're live. At least we think we're live, anyway. Not to be confused with alive. All right, I need to get back into the swing of things here because I've been out of here for quite a while. So I don't know what we normally do here. just a little bit out of practice. Something very important. We need to have a new members class soon. The third Sunday of next month is our next business meeting. So if anybody, Rob, somebody else, I know you two, Linda, yeah. I don't remember if Sherry Pierce, I think she took the class with Vicki. I think she did. She took the class with you, right? Anyway, there's some information that goes along with getting ready for the class. First of all, the book. I don't know if he's read the book. Yes, I am a church member. So you need to read the book and sign the commitment at the end of each chapter and bring that with you to the new members class, and I'll get a packet of information to you. The reason I say soon, I was planning on having it this coming Sunday, but since I've been gone so long, I could be ready. I don't know if y'all could be ready. Don't know if it would work into your schedules. But this isn't just for new members. It's anybody that is curious and wants to know a little bit more about the church and maybe considering membership or whatever. You just want to find out more about Discovery Church and our history and what we do and how we do it. That's a great place to start. It takes about an hour. I like to do it on a Sunday, right after worship because it's convenient for most everybody, particularly if you're interested in being a member. You would want to be here. But anyway, I will send an email to those of you that I know have requested membership and have kind of started down the path to see what works for you. Now, I don't want to put any pressure on anybody. It's just a convenient time leading up to the business meeting that's coming up in about a month. And so if that works in your schedule, great, we'll schedule it. If it doesn't, then we'll schedule it at another time. Just know that our next business meeting isn't until July or August. So you'd have to wait until then. Next thing, the biannual business meeting is February 20th at 12 noon. Team leaders, start preparing your reports now. You've got 4 weeks. Well, 3 weeks from this Sunday. So start preparing your reports now. If you would like to become a financial partner with Discovery Church, go to our website at www.discoverychurchvb.org and click on the Donate tab, and you'll find all the ways that you can give to the Lord through Discovery Church. And thank you for considering Discovery Church as your place to exercise and demonstrate your faithfulness in stewardship. Some prayer requests on the prayer sheet here, if I can read this chicken scratch. Steve Clanny-Karen is in the hospital in New Hampshire. She fell down the stairs. Well, that's not good. Did she break anything? Probably. Well, it must be serious enough that she's in the hospital, so.
Cut her head from her left eye around her cheek.
Didn't she do that last year too?
Yeah, it was the right eye.
It was the other eye. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
They don't know what's wrong with it.
I'll bet you do, Bob.
No, I don't. I swear I don't.
Okay.
You're trying to figure out why she fell.
It's interesting, Bob Clanny has after his name, Silent. Unspoken request, right?
Yeah.
or was it silent about the previous? Okay. Mike Boyce, continued prayers. Bev, how's he doing? Has he gained any weight? Doing better, but still struggling to gain some weight. I got some he can have now. Put it this way. I completely forgot to put a belt on today. You know what that means? I didn't need it. Pam is having an MRI on the 9th of February. Lorna asks us to pray for the Germanos family and continued prayers about rescheduling her surgery. Kay's asking us to remember Rick and Jamel Craig. I don't know if any of you got the info this afternoon, but Rick came to see me. His oldest daughter, her name is Babette. She goes by Babs. Well, she passed away this morning about 6:30. 59 years old. Alcoholism. She's been in and out of the hospital for the last 6 months or so. And she went into rehab yesterday, and Rick's other daughter, Anna, went to see her, and the doctors were saying it didn't look good. They weren't giving any kind of time, but she didn't even make it through the night. And Rick had talked to her just last night. But and he told her, hey, I'll see you on Thursday, because he was coming back in town tomorrow morning to see her, but he abruptly came in this morning after getting the phone call. And so he came to see me, and of course, he's very broken up over it, as you can imagine. Kay says prayers for Jay and Sharon. Yes, please. More for Sharon than for me. She can't get any sleep because I can't get any sleep. It's funny, having COVID, all I did was sleep. Post-COVID, with a sinus infection, I can't sleep. Congestion, runny nose, coughing, hacking, sneezing. And it's just, I got to bed at 3 this morning, and I told Sharon, well, actually, I went to bed about 11, but I tossed and turned and tossed and turned. If anybody has any problems with sinuses, you know that you flop from one side to the other as things flow. You go this way and you can breathe out of this side. You go this way and you can breathe out of that side. And it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that was the thing. And at 1:15, Sharon got up, and I said, I'm sorry I'm keeping you awake. And she said, no, you didn't keep me awake. I said, well, I did hear you snoring, but I'm not telling on you, honey. I'm just explaining the situation. So anyway, at 1:45, I just decided I'm going to get up. So I went back in the living room, and I sat in the living room, and at 2:30, I decided I'm going to go try it again. So I think I finally fell asleep about 3. And anyway, the point I was trying to make was I'm keeping Sharon up, or I'm at least hindering her ability to sleep and get a good night's rest. My mom asks us to pray for a lady by the name of Greta Munson. Greta Munson is Mom's former son-in-law's mother. And she's a little bit older than you, I think. She's a couple of years. Should be 90. She'll be 90 on the 9th. Okay. Bob says that's not old. Bob, you're going to be 92 this year, right?
Yes.
Or 91. Yeah, you were born in 30. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so pray for Greta Munson. Any other requests not mentioned already? Bev?
Charlie Poindexter called me last night. He's really not doing good. He has cancer developed with his dead kidney. The doctor didn't want to remove that, even though he has no use of it, because he said it had a lot of control with your blood pressure. So he asked prayers, and he's still suffering a lot of relief.
Charlie Poindexter now lives in Colorado, but he's had cancer. I guess this will make the 5th time now he's had cancer. And it's developed in his dead kidney. He's been on dialysis now, 10 years? And he had one kidney removed, I think, and his other kidney died, so he's been on dialysis, and he's got cancer in his other kidney. And the doctor doesn't want to remove it because of the effect on his blood pressure, excuse me. So Charlie needs our prayers. Speaking of kidneys, Marcia Stanton is having a procedure this Friday, and she'll tell you more about that if she would like. But It has to do with her kidneys as well. And so pray for Marcia. Lift her up in a special way. Anyone else? Oh, yep, Samantha.
I'm unspoken,
Okay.
and my dad.
An unspoken request for Samantha and also her dad. Frostbite on his toes.
Yeah, and it's green, and they're probably gonna amputate his toes, and don't know what's gonna happen when he's at the hospital.
He was out in the cold. He got frostbite.
So two of his arteries, like one of them each hip, also because of alcoholism, he,
Does he have peripheral arterial disease?
no,
Okay.
but two of his arteries, they had narrowed to the point where blood was hardly circulating, and he had, both his legs were very swollen,
Mhm.
and he went to the hospital because his feet hurt, and before he started loading withdrawal to the left, and a couple days later, his legs were swollen up so bad that he couldn't walk, and fire truck came and got him, took him to the hospital, found out he had, frostbite so bad on his toes, his right toes, I think, have turned gangrene, they're just black. They're talking about amputation, but they're waiting for it to dry and to see the borders and kind of how much, to what extent it is.
Right.
But we're waiting to find that out, and we're waiting to figure out what he's going to do when he gets out, because he has been on residence, and he doesn't like the way he lives, but at the same time, he's not going to.
Do anything about it. So he has complications which complicate his blood flow in his legs, got frostbite, and is facing possible amputation of his toes, or maybe more, depending on what the doctors find out. So pray for Samantha's dad, which also means pray for Samantha. And Grace had a fever the other day, but doing better.
So she had a fever about from 101 and 103, fluctuated. It's gone away now. But she did, so the end of last year, at the end of December, she got a rash in her leg. And it came on very slowly, and we did everything we could possibly do. We got eczema, put eczema cream on it, and it got really bad. So we took her to urgent care, and they told us it was like a fungal infection. It was like ringworm, but it wasn't contagious. It wasn't spreading, so they didn't think it was ringworm. We have been putting medicine on it for over a month now, and it still has not completely gone away. So it is very, very, very aggressive. So prayers that finally goes away.
So pray for Grace to get rid of that rash. Okay, and Kristen, you had your hand up, right?
Yeah, John's having surgery on Friday.
Again?
Yeah. So, he has a hernia.
That's pretty common. Simple procedure.
He's had it for a while because of all of his other issues. The doctor's like, we're not messing with that yet. So now we are messing with that.
Hernia surgery on Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
And Bridget.
That's outpatient, isn't it?
Had to go to the vet today because it, I don't know, she was like septic. She jumped off something high and something happened to her balls, like they were like bent in or something. She's like, I've never seen anything like that. So she had to take her little kitty to the vet. She has to have like a surgical consult. So like pray for the best because she's a struggling college student. She doesn't have money to pay for the surgery or a vet.
What is Bridget's cat's name? Spooky. Is he black? Spooky. All right. So pray that Spooky's paws are okay. And doesn't require surgery because a struggling college student doesn't have any funds to pay for surgery on a cat.
That was so nice. She was like, I can't afford that. I'm just a college student. And they cut some like half the bill off. So
Yeah.
But
And they'll probably let her make payments.
right, well.
You know, there's a reason. There's a reason those veterinarians are veterinarians. You know, those animals tug at their heartstrings, and oh, I know you can't afford it, but I just love the cat anyway. I'll do it. You know, whatever. Yeah. I won't be able to breathe, but I'll sell my lung to pay for your cat's surgery. Yeah, yeah.
Big life, but she's very worried about her cat, because now she has to, like, wrap her little paws up, and she's supposed to, like, combine her to, like,
Bless
one
you.
face, and so she can't, like, jump around, because they think that, like, she broke them and they're feeling weird.
So, Bridget, if you're watching now or at some point in the future, we're laughing with you, not at you. Well, your mom says doing both, but you're going to text her. Anybody else have a prayer request? Lorna?
Yeah, I think we should pray for the people in the Ukraine.
Absolutely.
Looking at the possible warfare and in this weather especially, it's cruel over there, the weather.
You know, that also reminds me, pray for President Biden. His cognitive abilities certainly seem to be impaired. And he's our president, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not. And same thing when Trump was president, you know, whether you liked it or not, he's our president. We need to pray for him. You know, the Bible encourages, and if not commands us, to pray for all of our leaders, and right on, you know, from the top on down. And so, pray for Biden. Well, and the whole administration, all of our leaders. Any other prayer requests? Would anyone be willing to vocalize these requests tonight? Donna, thank you.
Amen. Give us this day a daily bread, and forgive us as we have forgiven, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Singing, holy, holy, God Almighty, who was and is to come. You are worthy of every glory forever. Amen. Yours is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. Amen. Yours is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. Amen. Yours is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. Amen. Yours is the kingdom, power and glory, forever. Singing, holy, holy, God Almighty, who was and is to come. You are worthy of every glory forever. Singing, holy, holy, God Almighty, who was and is to come. You are worthy of every glory Yours is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. Amen. Yours is the kingdom, power and glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Merciful and mighty,
right, this next song is just for Kristen Dewey, and it's also going to serve as our scripture reading for tonight.